Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Saturday to you. Hopefully the week treated you well, and you're not coming into the weekend too battered and bruised, but if you are, hey, it is the perfect time to kick back, relax, and enjoy your break right before Monday comes around when you just go back into the ring again and get the daylight speed out of you. But for today, we've still got all the rest of Saturday and all day tomorrow, Sunday, and then we can worry about work on Monday. For right now, wanted to take a time once again to welcome you to Vex Factor. I am your buddy Vex Nihilo, and we are going to be doing some more Grand Arena today. I almost said round match 2 of rounds 2 of Grand Arena, and once again we are facing off against an opponent who, well, they're not a huge amount above us. So let's hop in here and take a look. I'll show you. Pop in over here. There we go. So, as always, I just want to give a shout out to my opponent. His name is Captain Kaufman, and he is hailing from the land of Mos Eisley Cantina Quartet. I love it. I really think that's fun. But as you can see right from the start here, whether or not he got this in the last event like I did, and whether this is actually going to be 7-star or not, I don't know. But he's got a 7-star Leviathan, so that's fun. But if we hop into his character roster here, we are going up against similar GLs. I've got SEE for his Jabba there. All the rest of them are the same. He does have an R9 JML, which is pretty nice. But that's not the only R9 he has. We are almost exactly the same GP-wise, just in general. But, I mean, take a look at this. Darth Revan, Bosk. Well, Darth Revan and Malak are obvious, but Bosk, General Grievous, Darth Malgus, Starkiller, General Kenobi. I mean, this guy has got a guild, I guess, that's going to be, that's good at getting those R9 maps. I haven't seen this many R9s. His gas is an R9. I mean, yeah, I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference, but I mean, it's still not anything to yawn at, and I'm hoping it's not going to give me too much trouble as we try and carve our way through his defense. And then the other thing that you might see here is a full Relic 7 Captain Rex with the Omicron, and I have yet to face off against that squad. I've heard that at the very least in 3v3 it is an absolute nightmare to deal with. If I'm looking at the data correctly, his whole Phoenix squad in 5v5 that he usually runs with Captain Rex isn't all relicked, but we're just gonna have to see how it goes. Luckily, when we get into the defense, I'm gonna show you guys that I've got a little bit of room to reserve some firepower for the back wall, which is I think where he's gonna have Captain Rex at. Maybe even be able to save up our JML for that. And by the data, I mean, yes, Captain Rex is good, but going up against a Galactic Legend, as long as it's the right one, there really shouldn't be a huge problem with that there. And then just kind of a lot of the same usual suspects. Omi Trey, I got an Omi Savage around here somewhere. There he is. And then Omi Juhani, that's more for Team War, though. So some good stuff in there. And then when it comes to ships, that's where he really shines at. He has every fleet in the game. Wait a minute. Nope, he doesn't have the Radis. He's got every other fleet in the game. All 3 of the meta fleets are all at 7-star. All of his fleet captains are pretty high up there, except ironically for his Chimera and his Executrix. And then his TIE Defender, it's a 7-star, but his Iden is, I think it was gear 10 or something. I can't tell, but anyway, it's not a. I mean, that ship gets work done even at 4-star. So he does need to have the Scythe if he wants to have a solid counter versus Leviathan using the Chimera. But whether or not he realizes this or not, he's not going to have to deal with a 7-star Leviathan yet. Again, we did not get our buddy Revan's ship up there up to the 7-star before the lockout for this round of GAC happened. So it's still sitting at that 4-star there. But, you know, it is what it is. I am happy to see that he's only got 3 Datacrons here. I'm trying to remember what they were. Why is it not giving it to me like it normally does? Well, it's making the noise, but it's not doing anything. Alright, well anyway, yeah, there's 50. I think both of these are 15% max health and protection. And then this one has got some good stuff in there, some armor pin, and then the protection up there. So anyway, not really a thick Datacron inventory to worry about, but all the rest of this, I mean, the stuff that he does have, he put a lot of effort into making it as strong as possible. So it could go either way. Now, having said that, true to my word of what I said I was going to do the other day, I redid my defense here and went very, very light. Like you can see up to, oh, I'm sorry. Let me pop over here. There we go. Oh, wrong one. I'm sorry. We'll get to that in just a moment. Come on. There we go. All right. So like you can see here, I moved my Geos to the front, and then that Phasma team and the Malgus team, some bounty hunters right there. And that's going to be guarding the fleets up top. Down south here, I was honestly struggling just to figure out some stuff to fill in here. Because basically, like I said, I wanted to go with a much, much stronger offensive option. And just kind of lean on the Leviathan, which is, you know, at this point it's kind of a wash because I'm assuming his is probably 7-star. I checked the data and none of his GAC opponents for the last round of 5v5 got through to his fleets, so I don't know what he usually rolls. But like you can see here, our Qui-Gon team, the Rolo team, a little bit stronger of a dash team than normal. I don't usually use Lando on my Mon Mothma team because they're usually doing cleanup for a Jabba 2-shot if I have to, which probably won't have to be the case today because of the remod for my SLKR team and then what he's running it with, I'll show you in just a moment here. And then just a random smattering of other relic tunes there with Sidious as the lead. It just increases all their critical hit damage because, you know, why not? And then in the back here, like you can see, we're not planning on holding anything. I kept my Omitreya in for offense with some Night Sisters. I mean, unless he just has a bad day and, I don't know, tries to solo one of those and it just doesn't go his way, he's gonna mow right through my my whole setup here. And then even on fleets, I mean, I do have some stuff here. I just wanted to make sure that there was no gaps in the reinforcements. Even though it doesn't do anything for banners, but why not? So you got my finalized my negotiator, my home one. All the really heavy hitters of mine are on offense. So like you can see here and imagine, the idea is that I want to do damage. The downside about today, however, is like you can see, neither one of us have moved yet. So I'm assuming that he is probably waiting to see what I do. He's probably looking at the defense going, all right, maybe he's got some surprises for me or something. I don't know. If he's looking at my data, he's not going to find any real consistency in what I do. Like you guys have seen, I tend to bounce things around quite a bit. So maybe that gives him some pause. I don't know. But let's pop a look and take at his defenses here. Like you can see, no GLs up front here, but there's our R9 Grievous team. I'm still going to drop gas on it and hope that it's not like a lot. I mean, the lack of I've gone up with against R7 GG teams that have a Datacron, so I'm kind of guessing that the lack of a Datacron and put the bump up to R9, maybe it's kind of at the same, and hopefully we'll get out of there without too much trouble. A Hux team, a KRU team, both of these are not the normal team composition, so that one's a little bit fun. But then we got an Aura team up at the top there. I haven't really gone up against an Aura team on defense before, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. But then down south, and I can tell what he's doing, which is kind of bizarre because normally, again, on 5v5 in this level of Kyber, the top is the money zone. The back zone for fleets is actually worth more than the back zone for squads, so I'm not sure why he's trying to corral me up north. Unless he's got his Leviathan over there, which is probably the case. And, I mean, hopefully we'll just be able to get through it. Probably going to involve a 2-shot. I don't know. We will see. But anyway, so taking a look at the setup here, it does have his Malgus team that has 3 R9s on it. It's definitely a thick cookie there. His Jabba team is okay. He has no Datacron. His Kursan is an R7, and it does have the Omicron, which is not fun. But then his Bauschleia and his Lando, whatever you call him again, is only R5. And then he's got this Gear 12... whatever his name is, I forget, Imbo right there. So I'm not really worried about this one. I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to knock it out into one shot with our SLKR team, especially following the remod that I did, following my buddy Ajax's advice. of making SLKR a lot faster, hit a lot harder, but then also just rework the speed so that the first order officer goes before Hux. That way you're getting the poke, then the AoE, then the AoE, and then by that point you have probably already taken out Baushlea. If not, then you'll be right around the corner from an ultimate, and then you can take her out. Just hope that you get to it before Java manages to drop his ultimate there. And then just some of this other stuff up here, the typical Radis team, which is becoming a bit just annoying more than anything else. And then an interesting Darth Maul team here with the Savage. I'm not sure what he was doing because he does have Omitreya and all that, but I mean, hey, you never know. Given that that is on there, however, let me switch over here to our game plan. Initially, I did have my Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Revan team going up against that. And, I mean, we could, but I'm kind of worried now that we are going to get timed out behind Savage there. So like you can see, there's not a whole lot of wiggle room with either the Malgus or the Jabba team. We're set on that. DLS is the best bet for Radis. Again, if that, I've been handling that team without any real issue at all, but if that team gets going, then it will completely wreck house. So I don't want to take any chances. The whole point is to get a full clear with as little, if any, dropped battles as possible. Up north there, we're going to be dropping our gas on his Grievous team. Our Maul team is actually the recommended counter for his Hux. Our GG team, which I did keep on offense, and then our troopers are going to go up against R, which leaves us in reserve our Jedi Master Luke and our JMK team and our Omitreya team. The Omitreya team I'm set to go up against his Phoenix team in the back. I think that he's only going to have one tank, which is what's his face, the counter guy. So if that's the case, isolate him and then try and get the insta kill off on Captain Rex as soon as possible. Is I think what you're really kind of supposed to do. So what we're going to do though is clear the south first and see if that is indeed what we're working with. And also this guy seems to be upgrading stuff on a fairly regular basis. So in between the last round of 5v5 and today, I don't really know what exactly we're going to be looking up in. So I just want to make sure that there's no surprises going in back there, any of that. Hey, I think I see Chris or Trash Can the Great in my Twitch here. What's going on, my man? Hopefully you're having a good Saturday. Welcome to, and I promise I'm not just nerding out on spreadsheets. I'm about to hop into some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes here. And if you haven't played it, it's a pretty fun game. I'm going to hop in here in just a second and we'll get some action going on here. But welcome to you. Hopefully you're enjoying your Saturday there. Okay, so this is kind of my plan again. I just want to clear south first and see where we're at, and then we'll kind of go from there. I have to use my Eternal Emperor and my Kylo to take care of the Malgus and the Jabba team. But I might just kind of maneuver around a little bit and see, like, I don't know. I mean, CLS is definitely going to take out Radis. That Darth Maul team, it's really only, you know what I might do? Yeah, I was thinking about using my Treya. You know what, we're going to do that. We're going to use... I was thinking use Treya for his Darth Maul team just to deal with Savage, but that might be overkill. And then I could just use my JMK team on the back if need be. I'm trying to... I don't know what he's going to have back there. Let's tell you what. Let's just do this. Let's hop in there and start clearing the stuff that we know is going to be how it's going to be. It's static. And then when we're moving along, let's just kind of give it some thought and then go from there. So anyway, let's switch the camera over and get busy. Really looking forward to tomorrow. The Empress's birthday is at hand, and we are going to see the Miami Dolphins play the Denver Broncos, which for whatever reason is her team, and happened to be in town playing the Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium. So I got us tickets to go there several months ago, and we're finally getting ready to go out and do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just having fun with this here today. Not really going to stress out if I don't win. Again, you saw my defense, you saw his roster, and he seems to have kept a lot in offense. So I don't think that he's going to have too big of an issue, and I just want to try and make this as clean as possible. Let's go ahead and start it off with our SLKR team over here. First order. can't see. There we go. All right, I do need these two, but do I want to do Sith Trooper or the tank? Sith Trooper. No. Yes. All right. That should do it. Because this is the only Geo that we're looking at so far, let's go ahead and grab that dual crit damage and defense cron there. Honestly, this may be the most difficult battle that I'm going to be looking at thus far today, because he kept so much on offense, and who knows? Alright, so going to be coming up here. Probably going to have them go first, or not. Okay. Let's get the poke going on here. And then, yeah, there goes that. That's fine. Go for Kylo. You can take it. Alright, grab this. This is the rework for my mods that my buddy Ajax was talking about that helps out a lot. Man, we're doing good so far. And then Hux goes last because he gets rid of the cooldowns as well. Bouchley is almost down. This works almost like clockwork here. I like it. Let's see. Come on, let's get in here. Sith Trooper. Do your job. Alright, so... I don't know if the AoE is going to take out Bouchley here. But this might. Hey, there we go. I don't know why I didn't realize just a moment that we were around the taunt there. Man, yeah, we definitely won this one. Let's go ahead and let's do this here. Because we're going to need to get around him anyway. Pull back his turn meter, just keep him under stun a little bit longer. Already at the ultimate, basically. We might get out of this without losing anybody. Alright, drop the ultimate, 100%. Good lord. I'll take it. Hey, great way to start everything off here. Yeah, nothing to dispel. Let's go and drop the AoE. Kind of surprised it hasn't taken out this guy over there. Am I missing something? Why did it not stun him? Alright, there he goes. I know he's going to come up again in just a moment here. Let's do the poke again. And now this might actually do it. Well, really close. This should do it. There we go. 69 banners. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. First blood has been dealt. Now let's work on these guys here. And yes, I'm very glad that I saved my Watt. Good grief. One of those weekends. Alright, so let's grab out my tank here. Push the turn meter. Don't see me. Oh, what else was I going to do? I forget. What? Just grab Dooku. Or basically this there is a meat shield. There we go. Probably don't need a datacron for this one. At least I hope not, because I just went into it. Coffee at the moment, because it's that kind of a weekend so far. All right, give the tech over here. Yeah, let's link Buddy Malgus here. Yeah, let's just. I just don't want to deal with the with either one of them. I know we're going to be going up against. Or we'll be damaging them, and you don't really want to kill off a guy that's got the link on there, but I really don't see us actually killing off either one of these guys. Going to stealth. Ow. Okay. And... I don't think we're getting protection back. Everybody's got a shock on them there, so that's fine. But yeah, go ahead and take him out, and that'll dispel debuffs on everybody. Cleanse, rather. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. There we go. Alright, well now we don't need the protection recovery, but I am going to take the turn meter gain as soon as we can come around with that one. I think everybody's kind of blown their AoE at this point. Let's go ahead and give that tech over there just to get her around a little bit quicker. Can we get... I don't think we can stun this team. Or if we could... Assuming they probably just have a ridiculously high tenacity. Okay. There we go. Alright, there's the ultimate. And then, as seems to have been like clockwork, as soon as our assassin comes around, maybe we'll be able to... Never mind, I was going to say we'll be able to push from turn meter, not like we need to anyway at this point. Alright, there they go. Get out my house. And then, I know we don't need to... Well, no, they recover protection, I think. With the corrupt battle meditation or whatever. So let's not chance it. Go ahead and do it on auto here. Take care of... Well, I mean, you can do either one, but you do realize that they're going to equalize health if you keep on going after old buddy Revan there. Just get to your ultimate again and take care of it. Or you could do that. Yeah, she finger time! That's Palpatine's version of jazz hands. Jazz hands! Alright, there we go. Alright, 53 banners. Ugly one, but I mean, that battle's always ugly. Okay, and now the only other one that I just have a team set to do business here is our CLS team. R5, 8. It's Cassian had to be R8 for the profundity, or he just randomly bumped that guy up to R8 for whatever reason. I don't know. Let's grab a Datacron, just in case. Hellsteel defense. Do we even need a Datacron? I don't know. I don't think we need one, because as soon as we take Radis down, it's basically over at that point. But Vex, you're supposed to be careful. You can't afford any dry battles. I know. I'm well aware. Alright, stun him. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. Deal with that. And then get some of this going. This should do it. A lot of exposes, though. Get her out of there. Try and blind him. Yeah, that blind helped because we had a lot of exposes on us. Let's see. Get all that stuff off of there. Hey, let's get... Oh, come on. Ow. Good grief. I don't know if he's dodging or... I don't know what that was. Alright, stun him, please. Or that'll work. I'm fine with that. Good. As long as we get out of there without losing anybody. Alright. Okay. So now it's when we're gonna kind of make a decision here. The only thing I'm worried about on this entire team is that Savage, and I don't want to get timed out. Could drop a Wampa on it. I mean, the ramp up, I don't know. No, because I think that he dispels debuffs. Do I just want to nuke it with Kenobi? Because, I mean, I'm not using him for anything else. I don't know. Traya would definitely be overkill in my opinion. I'm looking at my tracker here. See if there's anything that's kind of like on the weak side. No. Alright, let's just throw Trey at it. I'm aware that it's overkill, but I don't know what he's got in the back. Yeah, I want to risk it. Alright, so maybe we could do this without Savage. I mean, where else are we going to use Savage at? Probably nowhere. I've also got my Star Killer team that I could use. I'm way overthinking this. We also need to go for a high banner wins as well. Alright, that's okay. Alright, drop this on everybody. Let's see if we can get the isolate on Savage over there. Isolate on Savage. Yeah, we're gonna need to annihilate pretty quick here. Actually, that's fine. We'll do the tank over there because we're gonna annihilate Savage pretty quick here anyway, so that's fine. Alright. Our own Savage taking it like a champ. Alright. Get all those debuffs off of everybody. Okay. Who was the gear 12? I don't remember who that was. Go under stealth. That's okay. Gonna need to come around a little bit more. There we go. Good dodge. Alright, what the hell? Trey was fixing to lay down dead law, and I will not argue with that for a second. I love that ramped up offense there. That was awesome. Alright, let's just keep on working. Yeah, I mean, this was way overkill, but again, I don't care. It's going to be some pretty high banners as it stands right now. It looks like we're probably going to be coming out of this with full health and protection. Let's do... Well, let's hope we can get a date. Dooku in the back, yes. Alright. Yep, just keep on doing it, man. And then our Annihilate is going to be reserved for... Well, it was going to be reserved for this guy, but probably not even going to last that long. There we go. Get a daze, or you could... Yeah. Alright, 65 banners. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Alright, let's take a look and see what he's got in the back. If it's what I think, it's a Mon Mothma team. Yeah. Yeah. And then there it is. Alright. Well, they're not trash teams, but I... Definitely not going to withstand a whole lot. Let's reserve both my JML. Well, no. Let me reserve my Kenobi team for that Phoenix team. Because again, I've never gone up against it before. And I don't know. I mean, it's half... 3 out of 5 of them are gear 12, so I'm probably way overthinking it. But again, I think that our buddy Captain Coppin did a lot of this on purpose, and you know, didn't exactly put up a thick wall, which means that he has a lot more defense, or I'm sorry, a lot more offense on his side. So let's go ahead and stick with the armor pin crit damage for these guys, some protection up. All right, and again, no Datacron, but an R9 Grievous. Means he'll probably hit like a truck. So thank God my 501st has been buffed up. Alright. Okay. Let's get gas in there. Almost down for the count on the tank over there. There it goes. And Grievous is going to be mad. Yeah, there it goes. He hurts. He definitely hurts. Alright, don't want to elicit the mark quite yet. I'm hoping that we can get around to our buddy Anakin and then maybe... Oh, there he goes again. That's what I was well hoping to avoid. Maybe be able to get that shot on Grievous and just get him out of there. Because I just want to get this taken care of before Anakin takes a nap so that we don't lose anybody here. Come on. Okay. Is it gonna hurt? Yep, and there's the nap. Alright, can we get him out? Just get him out. There we go. Alright, well, drop 5 banners, but that's okay. It's better than it normally was in the past with my gas team. Okay, so for Hux, we're running Maul up against it as the recommended team for this one. I don't know why. Let's do my Star Killer team versus this one here. Again, we need to mind our banners. Take you out of there, put Rey in there. Just going for really high banners, because I have a feeling he's got the Leviathan in the back. I did not put Leviathan on my defense, so he is just going to walk right through it here. Okay, we are going to get counterattack from everybody. But that's okay. Because they're going for Juhani, who is now R5. Let's see. Can we get some of these to stick? Yes, we can. Stun them all. Alright, and we just won this one without too much trouble at all. Hit them all. Yep, do some of this stuff. And at this point, it's game over. We didn't even get hit. There we go. Okay. Alright. I'll take it. Let's see here. For KRU, it does say to still drop... Or it says GG for KRU. Let's see here. I've still got my JMK. You know what? We really need to... we need to start undermanning some of this stuff. Try and reserve some banners. Okay. You should go first. Give me some turn meter. That's okay. Give this over to our buddy, and then gonna be a stun. There we go. Alright, so that should do it there. Let's get rid of the Sith Trooper so he doesn't snipe our banners over there. Okay, one more should do it. There we go. And then, let's see, everybody's ability blocked. This guy looks like he's gonna go next. Okay. Don't snipe my banners. Okay. Should get close. I'm forgetting how thick this guy is. I think you need to basically take him out with the assist stuff over there. So let's do that. There we go. Let's get his cooldowns wrecked. There we go. Get him out. Cool. And then I think we're at 65 banners. Or 67. Cool. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, and then the last one, this Aura team, it does still say that troopers are fine, so we are going to go ahead and do that. Imperial troopers. Our buddy Veer's out of here, because our girl Aiden's going to go in the back. This should do it here. I like to do, I don't know if it makes any difference how they're actually laid out, but I always like to have them laid out like that way on purpose. Because for all I know, it actually does make a difference on what the AI does. Okay, so Bosk's got that. Everybody else has got stealth. That's fine. That's an R9 Bosk. So yeah, pull back turn meter on everybody. Give me an armor shred. Give me a mass swarm. That R9 didn't do a whole lot for you, my guy. Not a whole lot at all. Come on, over here. There we go. Who is gear 12? Yeah, get some stagger out. Get some AoEs going. Pull back. There we go. Alright. Yep, get some days out of there. And call it a day. Boom. Okay. Alright. Well, we're doing good. We're not undermanning a whole lot. And I guarantee that our opponent is going to do that, so... Alright, let's see what we got in fleets. Be kind to us today. Or there's an executor. And no Levi. Okay! I'm wondering if he kept his Leviathan. Wondering if I was going to throw mine at him. Okay. See, now we got some options. We have not dropped any battles so far. Oh man, and we're doing decent on banners. The SEE battle is the only one that really hurt, but again, that one always does. So my Leviathan is going to absolutely shred his executor. What, I'm going into some data because I want to take a look and see. I don't typically go up against Chimera on defense. Let me see here. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes ship counters. I'm sorry, I just snorted into the microphone there. Okay, so Chimera, ship counters, Executor. Yep, I'm good with that. So we're going to drop our Executor on his Chimera, our Leviathan on his Executor, and then for his Finalizer, the data recommends Malevolence, which is kind of what I expected. Really anything. But the most battles that I can see are Malevolence. Okay, that'll work. Again, we really need to mind our banners here, because I expected him to put his Leviathan on defense, and that was going to almost guarantee having to two-shot. Let's do fleets last. Our opponent is still not moved. He does have a full 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I mean, he's got plenty of time. Let's go ahead and start working on south here. So, let's see. We can probably do a Wampa versus his Mon Mothma team there. Yeah, I really need to mind my banners. Alright, so give me health, steal, defense, health. Yeah, that one will work. Alright, let's do that one. Mainly making sure I wanted to try and wait until closer to at my time. It's 5 o'clock when the rounds come to an end, but again, it is the Empress's birthday tomorrow, so we're doing a whole weekend kind of thing. She doesn't know it yet. Hopefully she's at work right now, so hopefully she's not watching this. We got some stuff planned for tonight, and that's going to be my main focus. So just want to kind of get this done, have fun doing it, stack ourselves as close to success as we can, and then let fate handle the rest. All right, buddy. Gonna need to get in there pretty soon. That's gonna be annoying. I hate when what's her face? I can't remember her name. That one over on the right that I just whacked. I can't remember what her name is, but I hate it when she has that like basically permanent revive stuff going on. So whenever she's got accuracy up, let's just do this on auto. I think that'll be fine. Yep. Kyle's gonna go down pretty quick here, and yeah, I don't mind that at all. I would much rather Kyle have than the guy to stay down. Okay, so keep on forgetting. I think you gotta wait until boom, until that thing drops off of her, because she always revives with it. Okay, I think that's it. There we go, perfect. Yeah, she always revives with it, so you gotta wait until it comes around and it actually drops off on its own. Otherwise, you get stuck in a loop. A cheese loop. Okay, so I mean, we've got a lot left on offense. Yeesh. Yeah, we do. I just want to make sure that we don't underestimate this team. Let's see. That Mando's gonna be a problem. Casting it out into the void for answers. Let's see here. I mean, we're right there at the finish line. I just don't know which one of these teams is more of a threat. We're gonna get through both of them, but I really don't want any surprises. Let's do our... Let me look at some data from Mall. Let's see. Gas was a really high one. Maybe I should have saved gas for it. JML was also a really high one. Star Killer. All the stuff I've used. What were you thinking, dude? Grievous is actually only a 33% win rate. I'm glad I looked at that data first. Let's see here. I think... Well, that's interesting. So, a Revan team with these two, this guy, Jolie, and I think we already used our Hermit Yoda. But these are recommended. Let's grab Kylo as well. Kyle. Yeah, let's do that. And let's grab a Kron, because again, I don't want... I'm trying to conserve as many banners as I can. I don't really have a whole lot left here. Yeah, let's take the crit damage. Let's go ahead and use this to make it happen. Let's get Maul out of there as quick as possible. I think that gives us Mandalore, however it's pronounced. And we don't have any Kenobis on there, so yeah, I kind of expected that. No problem. Already up to the 5 stacks there. It's going to be doing a lot of that mess. Come on, Revan, hang in there, dude. Okay, there's the Savior mechanic. All right. Let's get all in on this guy. Yeah, we're good. Lord. No, don't you do it. Let's see here. Don't think we're going to get any counterattacks. No revives are going to be coming. Let's spread around some foresight so we can start dodging some stuff. Actually, that's not really going to do a whole lot because they're all assisting each other. So give me some force influence if we can. Oh, let's get you out of there before you cause any problems. And also we can get him out before he does his damage immune thing. Well, it would have been nice if we could have done that, but apparently not. Get Canderous out. Cool. Let's see here. Give me all those debuffs gone. Okay, and then there we go. Get the armor out of there. I don't think we can do anything about banner management at this point. I mean, Basti's pretty close. Give me some foresight. Let's see. Well, the stun helps. Is there anybody that... Jolie, maybe? And then maybe this will get some more people in. And protection recovery. Alright, 2 banners, not bad. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, and then now we just have this Phoenix team that we're gonna just walk over. I don't think we really need any more than that. As a matter of fact, we don't need any more than that. We're just going for high banners here. We will use the insta-kill on Rex, assuming that nobody... How's this going to go? Yeah, Rex is going to go first, go figure, and then Cat. Alright, so do this. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Now we can just get... There we go. Alright. Again, walk right over all of it. Get him out of here, because I think he does that protection shenanigan stuff. Get you out of there, and then call it a day. Alright. Alright. 67. Cool beans. And now let's head up north. Deal with the fleets, and then we will call it a day. All right, let's save the Leviathan fight to the last. Let's deal with the finalizer first. And for that one, we are going to grab out our Malevolence and run with normal folks that I typically do, which is also what the data recommends. Go. All right, checking my chat here. MT, what's going on, man? Good to see you there. You've been, I think you've been in here for a little bit. I see you're commenting that R8 Cassian is needed for the Profundity. Oh man, I'm sorry that you whipped in your GAC match though, but hopefully you'll come back around to it there. If it makes you feel any better, I actually got demoted because of the last battle that I lost, so I'm now in Kyber 4. But I kind of bounced between Kyber 4 and Kyber 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop in here. Don't need any more than what we've got right here. And then yeah, I noticed you were saying to be careful with that that Rex team. That's why I kind of saved that JMK to the last, just in case some weird stuff happens. Alright, well the Hunted's not particularly fun, but that's alright. Do some of this just to clear off that ability block over there. And let's start passing around some Buzz Droids. Okay, let's see if we can get the Echelon out as quick as possible. Okay, more Buzz Droids. Okay, there's the, I can never tell if that's the regular or the special force. I think it's the regular one. Let's go ahead and get our spy out here. I know that an AoE would probably take out a couple of them, but we just don't want to leave anything to chance here. Oh, we could get Kylo out. Almost, yeah, there we go. Okay, that was a good move. And then let's get the shuttle. There we go, for the shuttle, the command shuttle out of there. Cool. Didn't want to take any chances. Again, this is all about conserving as many banners as possible. Let's just do some of that. And that did absolutely nothing. Boom. Quit taking my banners. Alright. 70. I think 72 is really kind of the number you want to try and shoot for if you can. But that's okay. Alright, so Executor is next. Okay. Let's do this. Take out those reinforcements. Should just need the 5 of them and we'll be okay. I have a feeling that our girl Aiden is probably going to come out. And admittedly a kind of goofy looking ship, but it definitely makes tracks. So let's see if we can close this out before that even happens. I doubt it because there's going to be a whole lot of dodges going on. Let's go ahead and breach Vader. Okay, and then just get him out before he does any nastiness. And all right, I think that I think he's definitely got. Well, he does have. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say he has the Iden ship in there because that was an immediate reinforcement, but I think you only need Vader in the opening lineup and then the Interceptor in your reinforcements to make that happen. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, and then let's mark that guy down. Probably should have done down the Interceptor, I don't know, but yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get out our Slave 1. And let's get some ability block. Or we could just do that. I'm totally good with that. Okay. Oh, it would have been nice to get some breach there. And is this Iden? There she is. What a troublemaker. And there's the dodges that are already starting in. Alright, so we need to really start moving pretty quick here because I want to get this done before that happens. Alright. There we go. It's kind of hoping to avoid that, but whatever. I mean, we won. It's just, God, you had to do that. You had to do that. Come on. What did I ever do to you? Alright, let's get our Xanadu blood in this one. And let's just turn it back around. Good grief. Of course, it's going to be a Sith, or the scimitar there. Alright, yeah, make it happen. Can we... This is just out of spite at this point. I was also kind of hoping that we could come around again and maybe get a heal going off, but apparently not. 65 banners, definitely an ugly one, but whatever. Okay, so last battle here, and this is where we get to have some fun with our Levi. There we go. So we're gonna talk about this at some point down the road, but this is kind of buggy. It's a 4-star, but it's allowing me with full reinforcement. It's not gonna work, but I think it's because I actually do have it at 7-star. I just didn't get it before the lockout. So I'm actually hearing that the recommended lineup is shifting from having the TIE Dagger in the opening lineup to the Sith Fighter because of the turn meter that you get. It's kind of janky if you're going into a mirror match because there's a lot of days that goes around, but for anything else, it's starting to get that way. I'm not going with that yet in this one because I'm going with what I know works. But I'm going to experiment around with that and see if maybe it probably just pushes me a little bit quicker towards getting my ultimate off here. All right, let's do this as we always do it there. Okay. Oh, I completely misread that. I did not realize it was a 3-attacker formation. But you know what? That's okay. Let's get out the Razor Crest as soon as possible. Oh, I hope I didn't just misplay a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's do that. And not drop the mines just yet. Heal up. There we go. I know that the Hound Suit's going to be coming up pretty soon here. There we go. So Tenacity I've just dropped off at least 2 of them. So there we go. Alright, and let's just keep on working on the Razor Crest. Let's get out the Scimitar first. Mainly to get everybody in your stealth, but also so that we can do an insta-kill when we pull out our Swarm. I call it the Swarm Fighter. I can never remember what it's actually called, but whatever. Alright, and yep, just do a massive Swarm here. Just try and get as many buffs going on as possible. Oh. Oh man, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to our ultimate before he does. Ooh. Oh man. Let's keep on with the debuffs. Ah. Kind of hoping we get there a little bit quicker. This isn't good. Alright. Okay. Come around to me again, please. So that I can get my Swarm Fighter out. There we go. Down to 2. Let's see here. I need debuffs. I know that... Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, hope this works out. I'm gonna hope that he's not about to blast me. Get him out. Ah, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, thank God. Oh, man. Okay, and if we can get enough debuffs, I know it said 2, but maybe we can get around to it. Please, please, please let me have done enough debuffs. Nope, not yet. All right. Okay. I think he's about to blow his ultimate here. AoE. Yep, there it is. Dang it. Alright, let's see if we can still get it done with just the might of the fleet itself. That really would have helped to have that guy out, but let's just try and see what we can do. Alright, get you out. Heal up a little bit. Give me some more concussion mines. That's fine. Okay. I think we're gonna be okay. It's definitely kind of awkward that we lost our capital ship to make all this happen, but I think we still got it. Okay, I think we do. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. Well, that was awkward, but I mean, this is why it's definitely an ugly loss there. But this is why that Sith fleet is just so awesome. Okay, 1803. That is a pretty good score. I've just opened the door for my opponent to walk on in, though. And I'm assuming that he basically did the same thing that I did and put down some stuff, but wasn't really expecting to hold anywhere. So, let me grab this extra energy here. We're basically just time to wait and see what happens. 1803 is a good score. That's with some of those undermanned battles that I did. So here is just hoping and praying that he makes a mistake somewhere. And that we'll just come away with a win here today. Or maybe hey, it's a Saturday. Maybe he's got stuff going on. It's not going to be able to really commit that much time to it there. Who knows? But like I said, I just came in here to have some fun. The real stuff, or the real work I'm going to be getting done after this round. When I've got my 7-star Leviathan and can really start leaning on him for a lot of the work so that I can go lighter on defense with squads. I just did that wrong. Oh, that was stupid. Anyway, this is why I don't talk and play at the same time. As soon as I can get the 7-star Leviathan in there, I'm going to start relying on him to try and get some holds in, or at least some drop battles. Basically do the same thing that I just did right here. Have a fairly light defense on all my squads, and then hope that the Leviathan can just, you know, help me out with some wins there, because I'm just running into way too many battles. Captain Coffin and one other guy are the only two people in the whole round that are even close to me. Everybody else is like 10 million plus, all the GLs, and just it's just stupid with that matchmaking. But not going to go on another rant like I did before. Had a great time here today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Once again, I'm your buddy Vex Nylo, wishing you guys an amazing weekend. Please find something to smile about. There's all kinds of stuff out there. Just focus on that. Enjoy